What's up, everybody? Welcome back to IGN's E3 2014 live show. From the show floor, the conferences are done, but speaking of those conferences, Rainbow Six Siege had quite the presence. This is Andrew. He made the entire game himself.
No, I did not.
I didn't. I've been given misinformation, believe it or not.
That is erroneous.
Talk about, I have to imagine there's quite the load off your back here. The pressure is off. It was one of those things we did the pre-show, and we're like, will we see a Rainbow Six here? And we're all like, I don't know. You didn't leak it. Nothing happened. It came out. You blew everybody away.
Yeah, it was a super secret part of the show. It came out. Eve came out, introduced us. Lights went out, and Team Raven, Team Rogue came up, and the place kind of went crazy. The team's been so elated. It's been a great show. We have hands-on here as well with our pre-alpha build, our multiplayer 5v5 game mode. It's been amazing so far.
Well, you brought a whole bunch of footage. We're going to put it up here, and we can walk through. You can talk about it a bit, but from what we see here, is this what every mission of Siege is like? Are we an infiltrating unit that's here to get hostages out?
So Siege is more than just a title. It's actually the gameplay of the game. So we have this brand new asymmetrical gameplay called the Siege gameplay between attackers and defenders. Attackers are the usual Rainbow Six way to play, right? They're the masters of destruction. They go in, they breach, they eliminate the threat, they get out with the hostage, right? And there's also the defenders now, which is the new gameplay we're having where they know the assault is coming, and they're placing these wall reinforcements so breach charges can't take down that wall. They're placing barricades, as you see here. We have a drone moving around the world. The attackers controlling, communicating what's going on in the team, the rest of his team. But yeah, this is the new asymmetrical gameplay we're going to have in Rainbow Six. It's the basis of the whole thing. At the core of our experience is our new procedural destruction system.
Yeah, it's coming up, people shooting through walls, blowing crap apart, and you're like, yes, this is exactly what I want out of this Rainbow Six. How hard is it to make that happen?
It was pretty good. We actually have a brand new tech, Real Blast destruction engine, which is made internally in Ubisoft Montreal. It blew the team away when we first started iterating on the project, and we said, this is going to be a core to our experience, and it really is. It's the center of the player experience. Creativity on both attack and defense is based on how you blow up walls and interact with the environment. It's material based, so when you blow up a gyps wall, it's going to blow up just like gyps. When you shoot wood, it's going to splinter just like wood. So it's the core of the experience.
Nice. Now, a question we were having while watching the conference. Is this permadeath, one life to live? Once you're done, you're done?
Yes, in this game mode, in the hostage rescue game mode, it is when you're done, when you die, right? So there's no respawn. But you do go into a handler mode, which is cool. So the defenders have a security surveillance camera network in the house they can access, like lobby, kitchen, and they can actually, when you die, you have access to those cameras. You can tell your friends, hey man, they're in the lobby. So we want to go back to the core tenets of the series, which is tactics, team play, and tension. We want that team play, want to be tactical choices, but when you die, you can still be relevant to your team. Same thing with the drone. Wherever your drone is at, when you die, you have access to all the camera feeds of all the drones alive in the world. So you can access it and communicate to your team that's still alive.
Here is some of that destruction you were talking about. The Swiss cheese walls that you guys have built into the game. It also says round 4. So I assume in this gameplay you've played 3 other rounds. That's how math works. But is it again the same house, same idea? Are you switching sides? What's happening?
Yeah. So round 1, you play as a side. You play as your attacker defender, and then in the next round you switch roles. So you're constantly switching from one side to the next.
Gotcha. And so then, for either team, how does one win? Do defenders ride out the clock and have the hostage the entire time?
Both teams have 2 ways to win. The attackers can either eliminate the threat or extract the hostage out of the house.
Okay.
The defenders can either withstand the assault, so the attackers never get to rescue the hostage and time runs out, or they eliminate the threat as well. So they have both aspects to win.
You know, a lot of people have been waiting for Rainbow Six.
Yes.
I don't know if you know this.
Yes,
it's a game people like. It's a franchise people like. How hard a secret has it been to keep? Like we talked about, you made it to the press conference, yay! But you were telling me before, January 2013, you started working on this game.
Yeah, we rebooted the project in January 2013, and we really went back to the basics of what makes this franchise tick. Yeah. And we were so excited what we had, and all the ingredients we were playing with, and how much we were iterating on this multiplayer aspect of the game. We decided to go multiplayer first, and develop multiplayer first, and it's just been so fun. We've been having a lot of fun internally with it. We play it pretty much every day. A lot of challenges go down, a lot of team v team action in the studio. So it's been really hard to keep it under keep it a secret. but now it's out for the world, and we're very excited about the response.
Is there one team in the office, or one team of 4 that is, or 5, I should say, that aren't allowed to play with each other, that they're too good?
There is a dream team in the studio. There is a dream team, but we keep them pretty much separate. They're usually captains for other teams, so
right.
they're the guys leading the charge. But the day they join forces, yeah, it's gonna be bad news for some of us in the office.
You can't do that. They'll be wrecking shop on the leaderboards, I'm sure, when the game comes out, trying to make themselves look like the best players in the world. So, talk to me a bit about like how many gadgets, bombs, like is that something for you? You're talking about what it is, right? Tension, tactical, strategery, as
yes.
George Bush would say. Do you guys then keep it simple as far as like what you have access to, or do you get crazy?
Well, we have prototype classes right now in the build, so you see one guy in the pre-alpha, so you see one guy with a shield right now, but as for gadgets, we have the breach charge, which you see right here, but to blow up and decimate a floor, a double breach actually. He reaches from the ceiling, the other guy is breaching the side, take out the other guy down there, grab the hostage. So we have breach charges, we have a frag grenade in there too for the attackers, so attack and defense have different gadgets. Attackers have a breach charge, they have a frag grenade, flash grenade. The other side, we have barbed wire, which slows down the attackers. They're trying to extract the hostage, slows you down. It also makes noise, so you can actually hear whether somebody's caught in it.
Gotcha.
You have a deployable shield that you can really throw down and get some cover. And we also have a nitro cell, too, which is a C4 you can throw out through wall. You can actually make a hole in a wall with a shotgun and throw the C4 and take some guys out.
That's dirty. That's devious. I like it a lot. That's the kind of strategery I'm looking forward to here in Siege. So, what's the one thing nobody caught out of the demo? You know what I mean? Like, we tore it apart, we did Rewind Theaters, we talked to you guys about it. What's the one thing you're surprised more people aren't talking about that they see here?
Well, everyone knows the destruction, everyone likes the Siege gameplay, but also the hostage actually is a really cool aspect of the game, where she reacts to what's going on around her. So when the attackers come in, she actually says, come and get me. When an attacker walks by, and she'll actually say, I'm in here. And then she actually reacts to the environment too. So if there's an explosion that goes off, she protects herself. If there's a gunfight going on, she kind of like maneuvers around in her spot. So she reacts to the environment. It really kind of adds to that counter-terrorist unit fantasy that Rainbow Six is always known for. We want to inject that into the game mode. So that's a really cool part of it. But overall, I mean, everyone's like really responding to the main things we've shown off, like the destruction system. People are really excited about it. And people are really digging the whole fortification aspect of the game, really nullifying destruction on some walls, like really challenging the attackers to come in, get on your turf, extract the hostage. It's been really cool.
I mean, the reaction's been great. Everybody I know who's played it comes back just like, yep, it's awesome. So you've done well.
Thank you.
You've done very well.
The team's very excited. We're so glad guys are, especially with the pre-alpha we have here hands-on. Everyone's been very, very excited about what we have to bring. So the team back in Montreal and here are ecstatic.
Does that add more pressure to you guys though now, right? Because like people watch this and they're like, that's great. I hope there's a dozen houses to infiltrate and all these other things. You're like, well,
we did what we accomplished, right? I mean, like fans, we want to get fans back on board, and we tell them, hey, we're back. The father of tactical shooters is back. Rainbow Six is here to stay with Siege. So we're really excited now. Yeah, we know that fans are, now it goes to the excitement, we got to deliver, right? So we're promising constant iteration of what we're doing. We're really going to put our ear to the ground now with the community now, the game's out, and we're gonna do fans justice with Rainbow Six Siege, I think.
To you and to the team, I guess, why does Rainbow Six continue, hold such a special place, I guess, as a franchise, right? It's been quiet. We heard about Patriots forever ago, and then we went dead quiet on it, you know what I mean? But it's one of those games that everyone still talks about wanting. Why? What do you think makes that work?
I think it's because the fact that it's arguably, it's the father of tactical shooters, right? So I think people just love the genre, and people want they want that, they want the main one to come back, right? They want the one that's kind of was helped and was pivotal in starting it all to come back. So I think people were excited about that, right? And so that was really important to us when we were making Siege and we were developing the game. We wanted to go back to the basics, and we went back and we looked at every single Rainbow Six that's been made, and we just went through and we said, what makes this franchise tick? And that's where we came. The Siege gameplay came out of that. So really laser focused on the core tenets of the franchise and bringing it back.
So then, what's next for you guys?
Well, what's next for us? Well, we're gonna keep on iterating on the game. We're gonna develop more things, more more pieces of gameplay, interaction, the destruction. So we're gonna keep pushing this. What you see here is a taste of things to come. So we're glad everyone's excited now, but we're gonna constantly push forward and push this idea. So fans are gonna have some surprise when they see it in 2015.
2015. Why? It's so far away. Can't you just release this? Do it like Metal Gear. Just put that out as your teaser. That's your demo, and I'll pay you for it, and I'll play it a lot.
We're hands-on right now. We're hands-on the pre-alpha build at the show at E3. We're very excited. We want to make sure that every single time we come out, we want to show something out. We show something amazing. We have some cool things, some top secret things in store for fans and for
secret things
and for players. Yeah, that's the phrase we're using when we're talking about some stuff. Is we're going to show some stuff in the future, but right now we just wanted to get out and show the 5v5 hostage rescue game mode, the new Siege gameplay, and the awesome destruction system that Real Blast has allowed us to do.
I guess the final thing to talk about really is is the key to making this game to you about playing it all the time. I've talked to a lot of developers here. In co-op and multiplayer, it's a big theme to this E3. And they all seem to be talking about the fact, like, Evolve, right? Like, they play that game every day, and they make an iteration, they go and play it. And that's how they decide if this works, this thing. Do you think that's really the future of multiplayer, to make a really good thing?
Well, I think, making a good multiplayer, you have to be playing it every day, right? We play it constantly internally. I can speak for the R6 team.
Yeah.
Internally, we've been playing the game. We play every day. Like, even in the booth here, 8 a.m. we show up to kind of set things up, and we go, all right, guys, who wants to go? Let's alternate 5v5. Let's go. Let's play.
Yeah.
So we play the game every day, and you find when you add something, you play it, see if it works. Does it fit in? Does it not fit in? Whoa, this is crazy. This is awesome. Like we didn't actually. It took us a while to actually see the hole. Throwing a nitro cell through a hole. Like somebody's like, make a hole for me, man. They're on the other side of the wall. I'm gonna throw the nitro cell on the other side. Boom. Destroy it, takes out 3 people. We saw that and we're like, oh man, this is sweet. This is so cool.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I think that what multiplayer, you have to be playing it every day. You have to be playing it, constantly iterating, and that way you have a really tight experience. And that's what we're doing internally with in R6.
Well, great. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Rainbow Six Siege comes out in 2015, which is not nearly soon enough, but I won't get too mad. Ladies and gentlemen, E3 continues throughout the week. Tomorrow's the final day, and we are come to our next, and I believe, final demo. Is that right? Oh my God! The final demo of Day 2 of E3 is right around the corner. What could it be? Rhymes with Rara Roft? I don't know. You'll find out if you just stick around.